Welcome to Real Deal. I'm Tara.
And I'm Jazelle.
And this is our Fall Favorites episode. As we have discussed in probably every episode of the podcast thus far, fall is our favorite season, Halloween is our favorite holiday, and we have been dying to give you guys our favorite fall movies. I feel like autumn is such a beautiful season of the ending of cycles and like the birth of a new, eventually. It's also a great time to get creepy and think about cable knit sweaters and fucking pine cones and apple cider. So, along with all that comes fall movies. Things you can watch on a creepy night, things you can watch on Halloween, all of that. We're going to get into our favorite films for fall. Jazz, you want to start us off?
Yeah, so my favorite first fall film is...
Yes, alliteration queen!
Let's go! Okay, fall girlies, rise up! Rise up! Because it's elite. Why is fall elite? Honestly, once it's like...
The way you're saying rise up makes me think of Hamilton. I'm so sorry. It's giving,
I say rise up!
Lin-Manuel is in the room,
and you know what?
guys.
Hamilton kind of fall.
No, yeah. Giving a little bit. Aaron Burr.
Fall flop.
Sir. Right.
Not me. Anyways, so my first fall favorite film is Queen of the Damned, and this movie is so sexy, directed by Michael Reimer. It's a 2002 movie, and it's a vampire movie. It's a very sexy rock and roll vampire movie, and where pretty much like the vampire Lestat finds acceptance in a tattooed and pierced world, rekindling the desires of the all-powerful Akasha. And this movie stars Aaliyah.
Period.
Aaliyah! She is so fine in this movie. Stuart Townsend is Lestat. And then, like, a bunch of other smaller actors and actresses, but they're all sexy as fuck. But Aaliyah, this is, like, I don't know. How many movies has Aaliyah been in? Two. 4,
I feel like 2
6.
I know of. This one.
Oh, wait. No, these are all documentaries. Sorry.
Where's the random martial arts
2.
movie?
Romeo Must Die.
Yeah, Romeo Must Die is a banger.
Anyway, so like 2 movies. This is like one of the 2 movies that she's in, but she is so gorgeous. Rest in peace, Aaliyah.
Yeah.
I saw this movie for the first time last year, and my friend Bailey and their partner Priscilla recommended it, so shout out to them. This movie is so good. Also, Jonathan Davis, the singer of Korn, composed the score to this movie.
I didn't know that.
And it's so good. It's Korn meets like 9 Inch Nails.
Ooh.
It's amazing. It's such a good soundtrack. It's so original, and the mood lighting is sexy. This is like, I personally in fall I have vampire marathons, so this is a newest addition to my vampire marathon.
Period.
Yeah.
I have never seen that movie. And
It's
I
so good.
would like to watch that movie. What I think entertains me, though, is we're having, like, a vampire resurgence. Fuck whoever's on, like, werewolves, y'all. Pack it up, because vampires have had longevity. Like, we'll never be over vampires. No. It's never gonna end. I feel like what I think is so funny is that Interview with a Vampire is having, like, it's Spree right now, the AMC TV show.
Uh-huh.
I haven't seen it. I've seen the original movie.
I love the original.
I think it's so funny that, like, you have Lestat in that, but then he, like, joins, like, it goes from 1 to 2, and I'm like, that's
like the lifespan
very
of Lestat.
Interesting. And the AMC show's about to have their next season, so, like, Lestat
it's
is gonna do that.
It's gotten so many rave reviews.
Yeah, I need to check it out. I need to get on my show.
No, I need to too. I need to too.
Before it starts winning awards, and people are like, have you seen that? And I have to be like, no, I'm uncultured and a fucking loser.
Yeah.
I need to watch it. So, on my watch list, we're having a vampire moment.
Vampire moment and Frankenstein moment.
Michael B. Jordan is also in a new vampire movie directed by Ryan Coogler.
It looks so
where
good.
He plays like a set of twins.
Mm-hmm.
You can never have too much Michael B. Jordan.
No.
And I'm glad Ryan Coogler is free from the shackles of Wakanda. Let that man go. Marvel contract over.
Thank God.
Thank God. We love it. My first fall film is Knives Out. A little cliche,
wow,
but I'm okay with that.
You know, I never saw it.
So good.
I watched Glass Onion, though.
Knives Out is better.
Okay.
Knives Out is really better.
I'll watch it.
Glass Onion is fun, but I think Knives Out is, like, The first time Ryan Johnson hops onto the scene was something like reminiscent of Clue.
Yeah.
So good. It might be a little predictable if you've seen a ton of movies, which we have, but it's still fun.
Is Chris Evans in that one?
He is in that one.
Do you remember when everyone was calling him Jamal?
You guys, if we had a TV show, this is where we would hit a commercial.
Da 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 da.
And it's like the Technicolor like numbers counting down. This is like in Cat in
And
the Hat.
there's like a little kitten hanging on a telephone line, and
like,
it says "Hang in there."
Cat in the Hat. This is where we would hit that break. Yes, I do remember when they were calling Christopher Jamal Evans.
And then he married a white woman.
Right.
Scary.
A young white woman too.
Scary.
Putting a pin in that. Oh, circling back. Knives Out, directed by Ryan Johnson, the 2019 film. I love anything reminiscent of Clue, of like a whodunit, Agatha Christie, like in that vein, and Knives Out.
I love Agatha Christie.
And then there were none, bitch. Like,
no,
damn.
that
she
was
said 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh,
gone.
Nobody.
Gone.
There were none.
Murder on the what? Orient Express.
Not even a beep beep.
Beep beep choo choo.
Wrong vehicle.
Beep beep choo choo.
You guys get the vibes. Like the energy's there.
You know.
I love Knives Out. It was so fun and fresh when it came out, and the cast fucking great. Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Shannon, Don Johnson, Toni Collette, my queen.
It was
Lakeith Stanfield. Like, that's just the tip of the iceberg. It's crazy. I love that movie. I think it's so fun. There's a great use of crisp leaves and the little mystery and whodunit moments.
Yeah.
There's some great cable knit sweaters put on by Chris Evans. There's an ongoing question as to why we don't have cable knit sweaters of that quality anymore.
Right, I agree. I know everyone talks about the When Harry Met Sally cable knit
clocked it.
sweater.
Got it.
I feel like that's the most iconic one.
Because they really don't look like that anymore.
No.
Like, it's
They
not
used to be
giving.
chunky.
No. A little gust of wind and, like, the threads are undone. I'm naked.
Yeah.
We're not getting
anymore.
that. We're not getting that.
No.
So
polyester blends for us, I suppose.
Disgusting. Forever 21, I guess,
Yeah.
is the quality we're getting.
Right.
But tangent aside, that movie is fantastic. I think it's so fun and cute, and that is a great fall watch with your family or with friends, but mostly with family, because I think my next pick is, like, not as family friendly, so you don't want to watch that one, so...
On to my next pick, which is family friendly. The ever iconic Monster House.
Yeah.
I am such a little Monster House freak. When Monster House hit the scene, I can't even remember. I think it would play on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
What was it?
Scared the shit out of me, actually.
Yeah. The way it was
scary.
Animated was, like,
Terrifying.
gave, like, that early 2000s, like, bad animation, but in the best way. It came out in 2006. It was directed by Gil Keenan. And if you've never seen Monster House before, you have to. It's an animated movie, but it is so funny and clever and witty. And the Letterboxd description is, there goes the neighborhood. Monsters under the bed are scary enough, but what happens when an entire house is out to get you? 3 teens aim to find out when they go up against a decrepit neighboring home and unlock its frightening secrets. And this movie, like, really had the essentials. Like, Mitchell Musso?
Did not know that was him.
Mitchell Musso, let me tell you. He was so fun. Where is Mitchell Musso now?
I don't really want to
Cheese
know.
jerky.
I don't want to know the answer
Take
to
some
that.
cheese and...
Where Disney stars end up does scare me.
Yeah.
I would like to not know where he is, I fear.
Yeah. And Jason Lee was in it. He played Bones. Jason Lee is fine as fuck.
Wait, I need to see a picture of Jason Lee. I feel like I don't know who that is.
Well, he looks like regular in there. But Jason Lee is iconic skateboarder, great photographer. He is so cute. And, Catherine O'Hara is in this.
No way!
Yes, John Heder, who was the star of Napoleon Dynamite. Kevin James, Maggie Gyllenhaal, Steve Buscemi. Like, literally, this
Steve
cast...
Buscemi the neighbor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get off my lawn!
Right.
Yeah.
Not Gran Torino. Right.
No, literally. Right.
Right.
But, like, this movie is iconic.
No, this movie scared the shit out of me, and I think it would still freak me out at this age. I fear, at 26.
Taught me what a uvula was.
Yeah, dude! Actually,
Uvula.
yeah. When they're staring out the window, and the house is staring back and catches them, turned off my TV.
The house calls The neighbor's house, the monster house, calls the kid's house phone.
Yeah, freaky.
And just
torments
creaks.
him.
Yeah, it's scary.
Bad rep for babysitters, by the way. Terrible PR for babysitters everywhere.
Terrible babysitters. Bad rep for the punk scene.
Yeah, really bad.
Why did y'all do that to us?
Really bad.
Anyways,
iconic ass movie though.
Yeah,
that is a family movie.
It's so good. Everyone can watch it and enjoy it.
Yes. Speaking of enjoying things, my next film is Dead Poets Society. Not a film that I would say you should turn on if you're having a bad day or you feel a little unaccomplished at your age. In fact, I would make sure you have the perfect conditions to put this movie on. Y'all know I'm about to pick a sad movie. So sorry. Something that's not uplifting. I picked Dead Poets Society, directed by Peter Weir. This movie came out in 1989 and stars Robin Williams, rest in peace, Robert Sean Leonard, Ethan Hawke, Josh Charles, Gail Hansen, to name a few. At an elite old-fashioned boarding school in New England, a passionate English teacher inspires his students to rebel against convention and seize the potential of every day, courting the disdain of the stern headmaster. There is something so autumn-coded about, like, school movies to me.
I agree.
I just think that aesthetic, that, classic sweaters and polos at campus and the big looming doorways, I just think that aesthetic is so, dark academia, that's what I was searching for. Very much fall. But even that aside, I just think that there are some beautiful scenes in this movie that represent fall and the beginning of the school year. I think it's such a beautiful film about following your dreams and, casting aside the things that other people want for you or feel like you have to choose. And like I said in the beginning of the episode, I really feel like fall is such a season for the end of cycles and the end of the death of things. And I think that can be a beautiful thing. So Dead Poets is my pick. I think it's a must watch, especially if you're a creative. I think this is a film you absolutely need to see. Watch it on a good day though. Don't be like, damn, I feel so down today, I'm gonna turn this movie on. No!
I feel like when I'm sad though, I want to watch a sad movie.
Oh, that's not me. Because I'm wallowing. Now I'm Dylan Minnette. I am wallows.
What can I say? I love a wallow.
I do love a wallow.
I love a little self-pity.
True, we do love a self-pity moment. But this movie's not even giving self-pity.
No.
It's giving, I'm calling my therapist
sentimental.
Yeah. Ouch, that hurt in ways I can't explain.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Jazelle take it over for my little depressive pick.
And a very uplifting classic pick is Charlie Brown, the Great Pumpkin.
Well, yes. Yes.
Peanuts heads, rise up.
Yes.
Rise up.
Please, Lin-Manuel.
I literally am just saying, this movie is just the perfect cozy vibe, fall vibe. This is the movie you are watching when you are 9 years old and you just went trick-or-treating and you're still in your costume and your parent is sitting on the couch because they're so tired and you're eating your Halloween candy that they picked out and they made sure that the, candy that you got was, not opened, and then your neighbor gave you a penny and, your other neighbor gave you an apple. Shit out too.
You trading with your friends.
Yes.
Your mom's like, you can't eat all that at one time. But to you, it sounds like...
Right, but she's half asleep. This is the perfect time to watch this movie.
Right.
Everything about this movie is right. It sits right. This is, quintessential Peanuts. It's a classic. If you've not seen this, you have to. If there's any, I would say, Peanuts movie that you watch, it's gotta be The Great Pumpkin to me. Yeah. Everyone always says the Christmas one.
No. Making no noise.
No noise.
No noise. Ain't nobody talking about that shit. It's not the Great Christmas Tree. Please.
It's just so good. Everything about it is so good. Soundtrack is great.
So nostalgic.
Yeah. And the costume. Pigpen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So cute.
What was it, Linus, that cut all the holes in his sheet?
Yeah, so much nostalgia. We're having a Snoopy resurgence too.
Yeah, it's just fabulous vibes.
We love it. However, if you're not a real Snoopy fan, if you weren't here since the beginning, I will gatekeep Snoopy.
No.
I don't give a fuck.
Literally.
Gate kept. Gate closed.
I have a picture of me and Snoopy from when I was a child.
As do I.
As does Tara.
So we're real.
We're clocked. We've been clocked in.
Go back to Hello Kitty, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. You're not gonna... Listen, you could have Garfield.
You can have Garfield.
You can have Garfield. Didn't want him.
You can have Sonic. You could have that. You could have Knuckles. I don't care.
Don't give a
I
fuck.
don't give a fuck. Y'all better leave Snoopy alone.
Y'all don't know Snoopy like we know Snoopy.
No, you don't know him. Like, you don't know what his bark sounds like.
We be going back.
Yeah. Sorry. Like puppy days.
Yeah.
Puppy days.
And I do have to say, Violet kind of looks like
Period.
Snoopy.
Period. Talk that
When
talk.
Violet was a baby, puppy, looked exactly like Snoopy.
Right. Y'all heard it here first, so pack it up unless you were a real OG fan.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly. Does
Right.
your dog look like Snoopy?
Probably not.
Didn't think so?
Probably not.
Sit down.
Pack it up.
Anyways,
Right.
sorry for the harassment. I really didn't mean to come at y'all like this.
No,
but...
not the Lin-Manuel's defending Snoopy. This took a detour.
And you know what? I'ma do what I want. I'ma say what I want.
Aaron Burr, sir. Anyway, my pick, my last pick. I was gonna pick Over the Garden Wall, you guys, but it's spooky season. Like, I have a tattoo of Ghostface on my ankle. I gotta go with Scream. Gotta go with
Scream.
Iconic.
Every time.
Every time. I had to. Wes Craven's Scream 1996. Absolute fucking classic. What is your favorite scary movie? It just doesn't get better than that. I mean, the opening horror scene, I just think it's so fucking phenomenal and fun. Mm-hmm. I think every iteration of Scream, all of the remakes, there's something in them for everybody. Even if not all of them are bangers, like, there's a little fun moment. How dramatic can they be with the kills? How crazy and outlandish can it be? I mean, stuck in the garage door? Please.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Made me afraid of garage doors. I don't even have a car. Or garage. Damn. I'm gonna stay away from those. Like, that's crazy. That could be me.
Yeah.
That's
no,
insane.
100%.
I'm never gonna go get beer when someone asks me.
Just as like character is so cunty.
Yeah. Serves.
Love him.
Serves. I think
just
it might be the PR from like Scary Movie too. With
I think so too.
Like a mix of the two.
Maybe, but it's just like
such an icon.
He also just has such an attitude, you know, like
when Dream Blunt rotation is not including Michael Myers, but Ghostface.
No, Ghostface can sit.
No, well, he's staying.
Yeah,
he's invited.
Sorry,
hosting, perhaps. Perhaps. Like, I'm sliding.
We're
over there.
hosting scary movie trivia.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get every question right because I want to live.
Yeah, because answering Jason to who's the killer in the first Friday the 13th movie,
Right. Anyway, Scream stars David Arquette, Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, Matthew Lillard, Rose McGowan, Ski Ulrich, right. Liev Schreiber, Drew Barrymore, and many more. I think one of the coolest parts about this movie is that it was really heavily advertised as a movie that Drew Barrymore is in.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and it's such a great PR move to have her plastered everywhere, one of the biggest stars of the time in this movie. And she dies in the first 10 minutes.
Literally.
Nobody was doing that in movies then. You know, you're all sat for this and you're like, damn, she's dead. Like, I guess I'm sat for the next hour or so, but I don't know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. I just think Scream is so iconic. The most really iconic, like, whodunit in a different way.
And I do have to say, like, even the follow-up movies to Scream, those last two had me.
Yo, yeah.
Tara and I saw them together. One of them.
Yeah. The 5?
Yeah, 5. And we were like, yo, that was really good.
Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, those are really good installations.
I agree.
They're good. And I will say that Scream ends and dies with 5. You know, not to be political, but the next movie, Melissa Barrera, who is supposed to be the lead, has been booted from the franchise for her support of Palestine. We support Palestine on this pod, so 100%. We will not be watching that movie. And it'll star Neve Campbell as the star, and I feel a little funny about her taking that role. Like, girl.
Neve.
Girl. Also, like, what is it, 6 movies? Girl should have been dead. But anyway.
It is what it is.
Giving that
we
to
love
God.
Scream.
We love Scream. We love fall. We love Halloween. We love it.
Exactly.
So, real Snoopy fans stand. Hamilton fans stand, but in the back, perhaps. Stage left.
No, Hamilton fans, you're acknowledged. You are acknowledged, but sit down.
You know what? That's more than Hairspray fans get.
No. Stick to the stuff you know.
That being High School Musical and not Hairspray is crazy. That's where we end. Thank you guys for joining us this week.
Look at me and
it's
what do
over.
you see?
See you next week.